We are back in ranked. And I think that I just did this. Hang on. Where is it? I just exchanged for it. This would be a good way to start things off. Maybe it's in my my gift box. Yep, hang on. There it is. Okay. I just got it. I just realized how to get my points. I had everything all set up. It just I wasn't collecting any points. That means now? Where are you? There you are. Here we go. Yeah, buddy! He looks so cool! Oh my goodness, this is the whole thing, the only thing I wanted out of this whole thing. You need to go to US, so you need to leave the main menu and return. Isn't that so cool? I'm never changing this again. I had it originally, I had a Avermax was my first one I used. Then I changed it to Elemental Hero Artis Neos because I thought that I was going to be switching to heroes, not permanently. Obviously, it wasn't going to leave Endymions behind, but I thought, okay, we've smashed one with Endymions before. Let's see if we can do it with heroes this time. Kind of a change in pace, and then I never did. I just stick with Endymions. Then I changed it to the Legendary Magician of Dark because I wanted to do something Dark Magician related. But now we're just going to leave it at this. This is the coolest. It's so cool. This is what I wanted from the start. Like, we need to have an Endymion wallpaper at some point. And at some point, I would love to get a Mythical Beast Jackal wallpaper as, like, not wallpaper, duelist mate. Because if I got one, I don't even know if I'm actually use it. Just because, like, I had the Rescue Abbot the whole time. But let's go back here. Yeah, I'm pretty happy now that I got that. Under SR. I might have to check that out in a bit. But this is the deck list we're going to be using for ranked here. Also, now you can stop posting the server. Wait, what do you mean? How do you mean about the duelist points or about I gotta know what you mean. Which one? I have it as a random wallpaper. I gotcha. I'm never changing it from Endymion though. I'm not gonna make promises, obviously, if they have a cooler one. But as far as we know it, there's no reason to get rid of it. But this is the deck list we're using. We are never getting support. DCG hates us. We are doomed. Oh, that's never gonna happen. Do you know why, Vectra? Because we are doomed. We're never getting Endymion support ever. Okay, maybe in like 6 years we'll get Endymion support. You know, maybe one time. Anyway, this is what we're using. It's helped us last time, so it helped us yesterday. We can show our history from yesterday. The wins don't really matter as much anymore. We did go against, like, have some bad games, but at the start we did some incredible duels. This was our only. This is I think. Oh yeah, that was our first loss. After this, we had all wins still. Then we kept going, and then I think I bricked. I bricked in the other game. This one, oh yeah, I went second. I didn't feel like going against them. Wait, it says 2 turns though. Oh yeah, I went first. Then I got Maxine, so I passed her, and then that happened. Yeah. And then this one was Onomatopoeia. This one, like, I did not want to. Oh no. Okay, that happened later. This one. I just got interrupted 3 times going first. He summoned Barone, he summoned did Gamma and Ash. I'm like, okay, I don't want to feel like this. And then this here, we're all caught up. We'll see how far we can go here, but let's keep going. Yeah, I watched your VOD yesterday. Nice. We also got 2 full pen decks last year, did we? Clearly, Konami doesn't even hate pens. Clearly, Konami doesn't hate pens as you claim if they dedicated an event to Endymion. An event? The entire event? Like, I think those are just updates. I don't know, they made the Endymion quote-unquote Endymion support. And I don't know, maybe that's why they put this out. But it's cool, I like the wallpaper, it looks awesome. I honestly thought they never would give it support just because it wasn't popular enough. Thinking, oh yeah, we're not going to give this, no one cares about this deck, or something like that. So, that's my mentality. Yeah, watch. Endymion, it was very popular release. Was it? Because I didn't remember people really even using it. I thought it was just because it was too complicated. There was only one person I ever encountered. Like, I've been using this deck since launch in TCG, you know. Was when I first got it. And there was only one other person I've ever met who was on Endymions, and it was like a 10-year-old kid who was at locals who bought the structure deck and didn't really have anything else. I guess it's Palin's bottom destruction deck. There was someone else, one other person, who claimed that they had an Endymion deck, but they were on another deck. You know, and after I dueled him, I think I beat him in the duel. He showed me what his Endymion deck looked like, and it didn't even look like Endymions. It would just look like Pendulum Magician. And then I had my pure version, which I liked a lot better. Oh, this is gonna take a long time. Guys, start your watches. It was tiered low. No, Pendulum Magician was tiered. When I looked at Simo's my goodness. When I watched Simo's like top 5 decks, it was after Demon's release. It was like 2 Dracos, and we have this, and then this, and then one with top decks here. We're gonna give it to Pendulum Magician. It wasn't Demons, it was Pendulum Magician. I was like, oh really? Okay. And it was just because they were using Demons as a mini engine. One's like they were using Servant, Mastery, Chakra King, and Endymion, and that was it. Everything else was Pendulum Magician. Endymion was hundreds of tiered up release, but it was OCG. Oh, it was OCG. Okay, I was looking at TCG stats. I don't know anything about the OCG stuff. What is this? Synchro Zone? Synchro World. Would be interesting. Yeah. Set your timers, because this is gonna take a while. Let me go back. While this happened, I'm gonna return to the list, see what else I can do here. I got 1,000 points left. It says introductory mission, the fall of the virtuous. I don't know what that means. So it's actually a pure synchro deck. Pretty nice. Master Duel, I got a duel 3 times. It's easy. Duel 5 times, also easy. Duel switch to the monster 10 times, easy. Okay, spell chocolate. So all these should be done pretty soon. And that's it. Weekly missions there, and Duel Sports General. Master Duel, I have to activate a trap card. And that one's hard. I don't really activate any traps, like, ever. It was tier 1. Really? That's really cool, though. I thought Endymions was a deck that never has been meta before. And I actually have shorted that fact around. Like, I'm using a deck that's never been meta before. But if it was tier 1, then that's cool. Actually put up Secret World like this is 5Ds. Maybe I'm going against actual Yusei. I've actually heard people say that basically people that if Yugi would have played a Pendulum deck, it would be Endymion. So like that's pretty interesting. According to Google, even at its strongest, Endymion did not consistently perform at the top level. It typically secured only 1 or 2 slots in top 32, 64 at regional or higher events, which is considered indicative of a tier 3 deck rather than a top tier 1. But a TCG, okay. Is it playable right now? Well, yeah. I mean, I've been using Endymions like for the last 2022, in ranked. You know, like I got the legendary Blue Eyes Dragon structure deck, and then dueled for like a week with it, and then switched to Endymions. Like I've been using it since the essentially the start of Master Duel, and I haven't stopped with it. So like even when the meta is completely horrendous. Endymions is the deck that is always, I don't know how to say it's always playable, but, like, you can always get some wins with it. If you go first with Endymions, you typically always win, as long as you don't brick, which is, it's not as common as people will tell you, say the deck is inconsistent. No, it's extremely consistent. Sometimes it's a little weak to specific hand traps. But going first, as long as opponent doesn't have lingering hand traps, like Maxi, Fualos, Draw, Lockbird, maybe Dimension Shifter in some cases, then Demons can play through like a ton of singular like disruption, like Imprim, Ash, and Veiler. So yeah, Demons is always playable if you're going first. Going second though, I just hard loses to Raziel. Yugi Luxi Duelist, Yugi plays a Demon as his challenge deck. Wait, seriously? That's awesome. I play Vendred and feel like my deck is overwhelmed. Yeah, Vendred's extremely old, isn't that like a 15-year-old deck? Playable if you know how to play it. Yeah, that's a good, interesting take on it. That's probably true. What does this card do? So, Stardust Warrior is not actually a negate against me. It's not a disruption at all, except for a Pendulum Summon or a Link Summon. Here's some card lore for you. Endymion was meant to be Dark Magician 2.0. Wait, seriously? Wait, tell me that you're not like joking or exaggerating, that you know this for sure. Because literally, anyone who's been following me for a while knows that I legitimately Dark Magician is my deck. You know, the deck that I've been using since the start, and I mixed Dark Magician and the OG Endymions together. That was my thing. And then I switched to Endymions, so it's not. Look at my sleeves. It's Dragoon. Like I love Dark Magician too, and I'm so wishing it becomes a like a top tier deck like Blue Eyes eventually would be great. But yeah, like it's Dark Magician. If Endymions is supposed to legitimately be the honorary like Dark Magician modernized, then that is the coolest thing ever. Because that's why I used Legend. I knew he was gonna negate the first thing he saw. That's why I used that first. Because do I just want to normal spin Bruno to get those counters? What would it is? No, I don't want to pop it. I think I will normal summon it. Yeah, he's just gonna. Hopefully, he doesn't have a droll though to carry him, because like one of my biggest annoyances is when a deviant is gonna ash this. Into the Void is not the card you want to ash. One of the biggest annoyances is when you are going against a deck and you have a free win. You know, like, oh, I can win this, and they droll you, and then like, okay, I can't win anymore. They're like, you look, I just beat this deck, but you didn't beat the deck. No, your hand traps did. Your draw Lockwood single-handedly did it. Like, I've had people like say, I thought that this deck loses all the time to Snake Eyes or something. Like, no, it beats Snake Eyes, like, consistently. We want to use Desires first. I think I will use Desires first. Okay, all 3 Jocker King are gone. Love to see it, and I didn't even get anything for it. I was gonna use Desires first just so that I could have, okay, where are you? Hello? That means I can't even avoid a Nibiru. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of you. Alright. I can Electromite. And I can't even put Jocker King at all to summon back out the Cerberus. Okay. Get me an Endymion. Abductor. Ooh, I should pop the Abductor. I shouldn't. Definitely want to get a pen summon out here still. There's nothing going to be able to be pen summoned out. Otherwise. Abductor would have been nice to have in the scale now. It's fine. Alright, this card can summon out another card that I want to, Is there a way that I can make anything? You should have added Ash before upstart. Added Servant before upstart. No, that would have gotten. You're saying using Institution to do that? That would have been, I guess, better. I thinking like to do that to see what I draw into. But yeah, I think that would be a smarter play. Go Servant, add Servant with Institution, and then upstart to see what I can draw into. Because then that probably would have gotten me the extra counter. So you're right on that one. Right. What counters were meant to replace the Dark Magician deck? Well, it did it for me. Oh yeah, Magic is also banished. Just add a Demon. I thought I was gonna add Magister and then like use that as a high scale, but I'll just use a Demon as a high scale. I gotta see here though. Related cards. Okay. I could just like access code talk to it without it's a lot more difficult without Jackal King, but I can still manage. Oh, you're in the graveyard. You're in the graveyard. Everyone knows their rulings. Everyone knows their rulings. I don't have to think my way around this. What's nice about lower ranks is that you know what they're going to negate. They're going to negate the first thing they see, so it's a lot easier to play through boards. And that's not activatable. Bonnie's like, what the heck? I'm supposed to be able to summon something. I'm like, yeah, no. No, that's not how it works. But if it's leaves the field and it's in an unknown location, you know, like the extra deck or the deck, then its effect does not activate. I wonder if I just pop this. I could pop it, and then we use another card, but I don't think it's really worth it. I think we're just gonna decide here. Alright, inconsistency. Alright, we could just go access code for game. Yeah, I think you're right that adding servant first would have been better. I think I was just more gambling in that sense. Just see if I can maybe draw into service or up do that before figuring out what I want to search. If you look at Dark Magician decks all the time, they ran spell counters as that was the best variant, but as spell counters got better, people learned it was better without Dark Magician. That's how you know Dark Magician as well as we all do. Yeah, like Skilled Dark Magician, I remember that. And Miracle Restoring was a card. Remove 2 counters to special summon Buster Blade or Dark Magician from graveyard. Like, it was those counters. That's a really cool lore drop. That was gonna be there. Really cool lore drop though. Considering, yeah, I used to main Dark Magician as my main one until 2019. It was 2016 to 2019 I did Dark Magician competitively. You may think, Dark Magician competitively? What are you talking about? It wasn't good back in 2016. It was actually really good back in 2016. I was surprised. The only deck I couldn't beat was Zodiac. And then I realized later that it was 2-0. And that's why I couldn't beat it. And then when 2019 rolled around, I switched to Endymion. When Mythical Beasts happened, apparently that was like, what, a few months before Endymions? I don't even know anything about that. But when Mythical Beast actually first showed up, I didn't really... It was spell counters, but I didn't... Fusion Armament. What? You'd attend the Conqueror Star? What's this? You can't activate the effects, though. This is interesting. Yeah. I didn't really... I was like, oh, spell counters. I used to use a deck like that. And then when Endymions got revealed, I'm like, I have to use this deck at all costs. I have to use Endymions because it's spell counters. Oh, I would adjust. Okay. Alright. I think, Vector, you were saying earlier, that, the one good thing about lower ranks is that, the turns are much faster. That's true. I wish turns were this fast as well. What if I have a funny play? What if I set Bestiary and then use a spell to make him think, oh, I could negate that and pop that card? It's a dumb move, but I'm generally considering it. Like, what are the odds, right? Like, I set Bestiary and then I use another spell and he goes, oh, negate that and destroy it. I think I'm gonna do that just because his ability to negate and then destroy scale being a double disruption really hurts. So I'm gonna try that out. And see if he tries it. It's really risky, but I think that he might do it. No. Ugh. I want to use Manish, but the Voudra's being able to be double disruption really annoys me. Mythical Beast started 2 years before Endymion, so they were all trash and rival. Wait, they were 2 years? I thought it was just a little bit. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. I risked a lot with that for no reason. But you're gonna go, you can D-rank anyways. He can't do it yet. He's gonna do it eventually. Might do it on a spell like Cloud of P. Nope, 2 years. Vector, you bet the one smart gold play. I know. Fortunately, Blue Boy doesn't do too much because Fen will just banish it. Yeah. This guy's actually holding his... You're not supposed to do that. Anyway, go ahead, banish. What? We'll see if he pops the Magistrate here. Okay. No need to do anything else. Duel was cancelled. Seems. In the smart Alyssa? What's that mean? Still on our wake up game. Why did he hold it for so long? He didn't know that I was on pendulums. Oh, but I'd use Into the Void, Upstart, set a card, blue board for spellbooks. He only did it once he saw that I was on pendulums. Oh wait, we'll still use Magister here, like... Oh. No, will he lose anything for that? You search servant. No, did I search servant? Oh yeah, Mastery search servant. Yeah, that's true. He could have done it right then and there after I searched servant, but I guess he was just waiting for a commitment. I think it's platinum when you start losing your wins for losing games. Ooh, good hand actually. It all falls apart if Cerberus gets ashed, so let's go see what he's got. Nothing here. I mean, he could have draw. Yeah. Now, I'm not gonna knowledge yet. You might think, oh, knowledge first, see what you get here. I'm gonna go Cerberus and do that whole shebang first, so that I can knowledge get counters on servant when I use her. Basilisk. Basilisk is so unbelievably good. I wonder if there was a Shadow Spectre Bingo yet. Bingo, you gotta say Electromites or Sipping for Basilisk or something like that. Would be so funny. Like, I got Bingo, I got Bingo. Or saying Blue Boy covers all routes for negates or something like that. Because I do say that a lot too. It's like, you know what's on Blue Boy and it baits it's a body, so it plays on Imperma Veiler. It also, that one plays around, but it tells you if you get Imperma Veiler. It also tells you if you got Ash or, I guess, Purge. And then after it's done, it tells you if he's got a, what do we call it? A Droll. So basically, if Blue Boy goes through just fine and you get back to an open game state, you are safely safe from everything except maybe Nibiru. Or Impulse nowadays. That. Feel I hand some more. Because I could pop that and get extra counters. I think I could go into Chaos Angel and then, you know, Magistrate some of it back just for the heck of it. But nah, we don't need to do that. Wait a sec. Oh yeah, no. I'm about to say, oh no, I'm in the mirror range. I'm like, I got my monster negate. That's why I did that. How do you use Cerberus effect? Okay, so I don't know if I want to use Void at all. Already did that. Might negate my own Void. That might be the play. Actually, there's nothing... Okay. There's nothing, There's nothing to summon from the deck with Mana Strength. The rest was bench. So there's actually no reason to use Mana Strength as a disruption. So I might keep my board. Two and three. I still think Endymions is the strongest pen deck. I believe so too. Fortunately, pen decks don't really... Being a pen deck doesn't really get you anything anymore these days. Now, I can search Endymion, or I can search Garuda. That's the question. Do I want to get another spell trap gate, or do I want to get a Garuda bounce? I'm gonna go for Garuda bounce, because if I do need that spell trap gate, like I said, I can use Endymion to bounce himself to hand, and then use Celine to the back. So, yeah. And I didn't use Into the Void. I didn't resolve Into the Void yet. So we'll keep that zone open. Because if it's maxed out, if he uses Dark Ruler, there's no way for me to get rid of one of my monsters to trigger Garuda. You need to use the Void. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I didn't use Void. I was thinking, do I use IP Masquerade and link it away and stuff? But, like, no. If I could use, like, that's the sad thing, is that if I could have, if you start off with Lightning Storm or something, and I use a Demon's Effect, I could have done some pretty neat stuff here. No. Cause that could have negated here. He would have used that equipped to IP Masquerade, used the effect, and would have chained it to link with the Celine to make the second Celine. So that it's like another disruption in a way. I'm negating that. They don't use many monster effects, so we'll just get rid of this one right now. If Sofa support is good, I'd be happy. It looks smashable too. I didn't see it. Oh crap, it's asking me. I was reading chat while it was asking me that. Oh, is there a card in the graveyard that really benefits them? Do any of these, is there a card that actually benefits? Maybe I should negate that. Let it through? Or negate their equips? That's it. Here's the thing though. If this goes through, he's just gonna set an equip spell anyway, which I can negate that. But then if he sets the trap or something, especially with God Frost that is banished in your hand, he can then doesn't he get extra? Doesn't he get like extra value, you know? Only Neo the Tink Tink Sound of Doom. What? I'm confused. What just happened? I'll let it through. I do have IP Masquerade as a bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? Safety net? Backup, you know, like if things go wrong, like oh? That card doesn't do anything in the graveyard. I thought I was gonna send a trap card because it sends a mechanical card. I could do nothing without their equips. And now he's locked, so I don't gotta worry about Zeus. What do you do anyway? That seems like a good card to negate. Let me see the gear. Got a lot of wow, they have a lot of okay. They have a lot of equips. This one's negated already, and he's using this one, right? No. Oh, he's hitting this one, right? I mean, do we have to worry about this though? Aquas, they have to activate them. Stop that. What about like board breakers and stuff? So do I really have to? I'll stop it. There's something in the deck to summon, so will just use Servant, like bounce Servant to the hand. And then he follows up with the lightning, the Wishaki. Or he pulls his. You do now, they hit you and you take their damage. No, they hit you and you take. All of that is under the equipment that they equip. Yeah, I know that, but either that or I can just manage the equip spell with IP Masquerada if I need to. I know they're reflecting stuff, that's the thing, but I don't really worry about it unless they have multiple attacks, you know? Connection failed. Like, what's the worst they could do? Attack Jackal King and deal 24, and they'd have to do that 4 times, which they have monster effects that can put more bodies in the field that I can just negate. Or I can IP Masquerada, link into SP and stop that. Or if they summon 3 bodies or something, I just link into Unworld Goddess and negate their field. Only 2 kaiju-like effects. Weird. And it's going. Alright, we go in second. Hopefully it's not like a 20-minute combo deck. That'd be pretty sad. It's the man with a plan from Sudan doing the can. I don't really know this deck too much, but I know they hard get carried by floodgates. He needs to get multiple back row on the field to continue on. My brain is conditioned and stuff to think that hearing the sound of a card being set means they're about to end their turn. I'm like, oh, he's about to end? Like, no, he's not. That first became a problem when I went against Unchained, because it would set their cards first. I'm like, oh. Alright. We got you. The ability to negate face-up cards is what really trips me up, though. So not like that card. That card's the one I know about. He's using it now? What? Is he even way do we set it, or what's he doing? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the trap card. But he was sets too, though. Isn't he kind of wasting a slot? Okay. I got 3 traps. I mean, like, isn't that kind of a waste? Even Apophis, he's your only 2 struggle. Yeah, the one that negates, right? Wait, 2 Jack, by the way, just bet they win 1 service. Oh, good. What I miss? I didn't pay attention. Mythic Abuse for 2 years prior, they were consistent bad because Jack King's the best card, but they actually couldn't get him out reliably. When Demons first came out, they actually didn't want Mythic Abuse to win only 1 Super Jack King. Got a drop card one between your matches, and I'll appreciate that. It just, wow. Okay. This is gonna be hard. Azuroon? Does it do anything? Oh, that does everything. That's the card I'm worried about. Yeah, so basically he's got a pop with Anguish Powder and a negate with Apophis, another pop with Silhouette Rabbit, a negate with Azuroon, negate of a summon. Another pop here. What the heck? So many pops. This is like Rise at home. And I think that's game, because now I have 3 cards negated and I don't have any spells. Wait, he didn't negate Jackal. Hmm. Guess you could say it's a free real estate. With deckless crime versus when we boot. The deck screwed, I think. It's screwed it, probably. We'll see what that last back row is. Because if I can draw into mastery or something, then we in a good spot. Well, in a better spot at least. Or like upstart into mastery, that's something. Upstart into mastery is what I said, right? All depends what that last back row is. It all depends on what I draw. I was literally gonna say, well, how much you want to bet I'm gonna draw into the void. Not what I wanted to draw. This is why I don't want into the void. Did better than chicken game. Oh, that was really scary. Alright. Okay, his hand is, his hand's alright. I don't know if I should summon Basilisk or not. Wish I could see what the top card of my deck is gonna be. So not winning the Striker package, eh, boss? Nah. I couldn't. Yeah, it's fine. I don't see how the Striker package would have helped me there. Besides giving me, like, I don't know, one more chance to draw into something. I could pen someone out right now, but probably not. We'll do this right now. Nothing. That's not, so he's got like an impulse or something. Kill Jackal King because wanted to see if there was any toggle, and if there was, I was gonna number summon Basilisk. Nope. Okay, let's do this. I think it's like an Ash. But I used Upstart and Mastery, so I think it's Impulse. I think it's Impulse. I'm gonna save the Upstart Goblin real quick. Let's see what I would have drawn anyway. Talents and Design. No, it was just would have been Talents. So I don't think Talents would have been too helpful, considering that it probably is just a an Impulse. So we'll go Jackal King because Magister is gonna summon out a demon here. Let's do this, and yeah, with Abductor in the scale, Jackal King's Bash is not gonna be that good, in terms of effect and scale. So I got three counters to negate a Into the Void. Okay. I wanted to leave the Endymion on the field because of my suspicions. I'd link away Jackal King. That's just gonna turn it back to the hand, but then there's nothing for Magister to summon, so let's not do that. Impulse. Come on, use it so I can hand whip you. Really? I'm gonna leave Basilisk on the field. Did they even need to deactivate that? It's fine, it's counters. Because I'm thinking if I link it to IP Masquerade, I still have the same issue of losing the impulse. Not only losing to it, but losing out on stuff. And if I link it to Masquerade, I don't actually have another Endymion negate, because Endymion with a counter is when I can reuse him, but Endymion without a counter is still just one negate. Oh, that's also true that if I use Endymion's effect to bounce back Basilisk, and then I use Master to summon, I'm not even going to get the, not even going to get the, because Impulse will work. Oh, shoot. This would be interesting. Which one is the one that is the negate? It's not this one, is it? Isn't it... Which one's the one that you... I think it's this one, isn't it? If you IP, you could double up on monster negates. Not sure how that would do that. I'm trying to figure out which one is the which one's the one that is the... It's this one though, right? Saji? You negate Saji. Okay, yeah. So yeah. Abikiri. They're all dark, aren't they? That's why it's an impulse deck. You can chain block it too, that's the thing, right? Which one's the... Yeah, this one... This is gonna get impulse most likely. Yeah. I was hoping that was gonna be able to bait that out. He's gonna be able to chain block the board wipe though, so I think I'll just lose to it anyway. I mean, he's already got the spell though. Yeah. That's not, Oh. Is this a good negate? Add one Mitsuki card from deck to hand. What is, obviously you can't special summon it because it wasn't properly summoned. Is that really that good, though? You can't special summon himself. The fact that's once per duel is pretty hilarious. Isn't this card Habikuri like limited one and like everything else? Okay. Here's the thing. Here's my dilemma. It's not just because I'm just listening to everybody else tell me what to negate, but if he summons this card, I can't even negate it anyway. Because if he summons it to destroy it and I change it to negate, even if he doesn't chain block it, he can chain this effect, and I can't discard anything because I have no card in hand. So I will negate that. Because it's not like, oh, you gotta save it for the board wipe. I won't be able to negate the board wipe because he's just gonna chain to make me discard and I can't discard. He'll add a card, yeah. He could probably go to rank 8 or something. But here's the thing, he impulsed, so even if he actually can make a Zeus or something, he can't even activate it. I don't think anyone uses Zeus anymore, which is good. And I'm out of disruptions now because the Endymion, Endymion was supposed to turn out another disruption. Oh, is Zeus banned or at 1? No, Zeus is at 3. Zeus was put from 1 to 3. Just like Electromite was. At 3. Not limited whatsoever. I'm surprised that was enough. The kaiju they have is crazy. Oh, they had Super Poly as well. That could have been bad. Another lore piece? Okay, he's at 3 right now, so you can Zeus onto a Zeus. So putting him at 1 was pointless. He was put at 1 initially, and then he was put to 3. I still use Simodixis, though the deck got power kept to death, yeah. Another lore piece. During Spellbook meta, Endymion OG was a tech option. Spellbooks opted to run magic similar than their own, and Endymion could recycle the spells for them. People forget how prevalent spell counters were in Spellcaster history. Really? Well, that's cool. This hand is interesting. What you got? You got, what's the cards? 60 cards. So, when I see 60 cards, I think brand... Is this mutants? Is it the mutants or it's Sacred Beast? Oh my goodness, it's Sacred Beast. I saw that card. Like, that's the one that sends every single one from deck to graveyard, isn't it? Let's go! Quick turn! Okay. See how this goes. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go Knowledge first, just because if it gets Ashed, I want to go into Cerberus. I would love to get that counter on Servant, but I cannot trust that I'm gonna get enough. Maybe we could have just known some Blue Boy to see if I can bait out stuff. Oh, okay. Oh. But I like not having to give up my normal summon though. Okay, so yeah. If I would have set Servant, well, technically, if I would have went Servant, I would have been able to actually get enough counters on her to trigger, because Knowledge is due to the scale. With that Basilisk. I don't want to keep Service and extra deck in case I want to do stuff. I'll use this shuffle of the deck. I think it's scarier than a Jink deck. You don't know. I know about Mythical Beast. My friend in real life uses Mythical Beast Ubel. Sorry, Sacred Beast Ubel. And it's I know what this deck does. Ooh, I can notice some of that. Let's use you first so we can get double the counters. Actually, then yeah, I'm probably just gonna this be interesting. I have enough to negate twice with Jackal King now. I was like, I'm gonna be able to negate once. Like, no, actually, I'll be able to negate twice. I could scale Deviant and Pendulums and Deviant Pop, but I kind of want to do this instead. I don't want to do this instead. I'm just gonna pen summon out everything else and then attack, because I can just negate the effect that you know. This is basically what I do in TCG, by the way. People are like, how do you play this deck in TCG? Like, this is what I do. I end out on, like, this, without going lecture my, I just see what I got and see how I can manage with it. SCC someone knows the art of shotgunning Baby Jackal to thin your deck. Yeah. I think this guy's gonna hold the game hostage. You think? Okay, he's not. For some reason, I knew that the one on the right was gonna be the extra bosses, though. Like, I had a feeling. Like, there was no indication of where they are until you click on them. I just felt like it was gonna be it. This is 10,000 damage. Yeah. You're able to know exactly how much power how much attack points it is. It's pretty funny to me. Or pretty neat, I guess I should just say. Alright. Let's go check out his deck list, though. 10 who 5. 60. It was Yubel Sacred Beast, but he's winning triple Uriah, double Haman, and double. Why are these guys SR anyway? My friend in real life, he drops them down to 1, but he uses the big one that. What? He uses the other one that allows you to attack twice. Dang, this deck is a brick fest. Magic Cylinder though, just for the heck of it. A lot of things you can check. Wait, what was that extra deck? I saw something. I guess it's a Phantasm. He's using Dark Charmer. The Charmers are my legit favorite links in the game. They just provide so much utility. And a lot of things like, oh, I didn't know that my deck could do this kind of deal. And they didn't know it's because like, oh, I need something to work in this deck, you know, but I don't have the capacity. And then like Dark Charm is like, well, your opponent does. You could just steal your opponent's card. Like, oh, I could. That's what the favorite thing I like about it. Okay. I have a guaranteed play with this. It involves doing this. So we're gonna do this. Well, I don't, not so much guaranteed actually, if I'm being honest. Because it does involve getting at least one activatable spell off of the Zayas. How we do this? Just need one activatable spell and the Magistrate can pop off with Jackal. And there's the activatable spell. Good. Otherwise, I would have just used Endymions effect to summon Pop Institution, but not really, and then I can pop off from there. So I wasn't too much of a risk. Okay. Have I used Cerberus yet? And I could pen someone right now. But probably not a good idea. I think I can go for a much better, whatever. Actually, what was banished? No, I'm not Jackal. Wait, they got Jackal King, that's the whole point. Yes, it is the whole point. Watch what I'm doing. One. Yeah. I think it should just remove them all from Jackal King, but nah. And there was 2. Instead of adding Jackal King, actually you got to just summon them straight to the field. Alright, what we got here? Okay, some people gotta weed your cards. Yeah, that's fair. Got a low scale, kind of. Yeah, it's low, yeah. I think, oh, you can't pen someone good. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to pen someone it regardless. I got too many negates. Okay, here's the thing. If I want to pen someone, look at that. 1, 2, 3 in the extra monster zone. So I'm tempted to just pop the Jackal King here, Jackal, and add a Jackal King. It's the thing. If I draw into a low skill, like another low skill, I can pen summon it from hand. If I don't draw into another low skill, then I'll just use that as a low skill. And it's not locking me out of anything. Considering the fact that I'm only gonna be able to summon 2 from extra deck anyway. Not a low skill. But I can still scale you. Scale you. I was only gonna be restricted to 2 from the extra deck, extra monster zone. So it's not really like I lost anything. It was a worthwhile risk. Oh my goodness, how come I can't say that? Alright. And that is yeah, that's okay. I got 3 negates, Jacko King, Jacko King, Jacko King. I got 3 of them there, and I still have a reflection in deck though, so still this is 5 disruptions. There's still at least one thing in the deck to put out. This we gotta read your cards. Little Bow is this guy's name, it's pretty funny. Are these the man sleeves? He's got 4 cards in extra deck. What? Question is, if I use a Endymion and a bounce back Magister, Electromite will draw. And if I draw to Reflection, Magister does not become a disruption anymore. So I gotta figure out. I guess I gotta just have Jackal King on the field be the negate first, and then Endymion should just bounce that Jackal King to the hand instead of Magister yet. So I probably shouldn't bounce Magister to the. Endymion's banished. Endymion's gone. So Magister summoning out anything from the deck is not gonna do anything for me. Okay. I can still reflection bounce Raw to hand if he tries to OTK with that. What? What the heck is this? The man Raw? Raw's the man? Is that what we're going for right now? That seems like a negate. Oh my goodness, so many counters at him. Raw's in hand plus 2 unknowns. Okay, hang on. I actually gotta figure this out, by the way. Temple of the Kings who control cannot destroy card effects. What is this? What is it? Oh, he's doing that. Ancient Chant. Yeah, that just lets him tribute summon 3. My brother actually has built a raw deck as well in real life, which is funny to me. Yeah, Magister Summon Reflection wouldn't do anything. He doesn't have an Omosode because he used it on Sphere mode. Okay. Question is, I can bounce Magistrate to turn on Jackal King, but I'm pretty sure I think I want. I'm gonna do this instead. I could have shotgun seen 50-50 on the back row, but let's get rid of the card that allows me to set up stuff. I have to create room. Because if I use Magistrate immediately, I use Magistrate immediately, I'm locked out of every zone. I don't flex time? Okay. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, using 2 cards to make 1. So now after Magistrate here, you'll see my zones would have been clogged. And I think we all know what's going. I think we all know where this is going, so let's just cut to the end. It's even any faster than getting that check mark. Yo, hello Evo! Institution listen to the board? Nah. Well, yeah. I was gonna say Deviant listen to the board. But that was just using that just because I know there's probably not gonna be another chance to use it. How you doing, Evo Sketch, though? You want to get the man always. I mean, I just felt like I have negates, you know. Jack, you might as well. And switching the field spell was kind of good enough for me. You gave it a pop, what, 7 cards was that? Yeah, it's insane. I still find it so funny. When Endymion first got revealed, the person that I was watching review it was like saying, I guess when you're resolving Endymion scale effect, you might be able to pop 1 or 2 cards in it, so it's okay. I'm like, 1 or 2, more like 9 to 10 at times. It's full field wipe. It's what's that card? Megaton Magical Cannon put into a monster. And I really think, I think that's why Endymion can switch a normal spell, is because the Megaton Magical Cannon. Wow, this is a full-out ancient Egyptian deck. I don't... Oh! Follow, I can see. Pia Dex Sunam? I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Thank you so much for the follow. This is the extra deck. So Twitch to me would have been really annoying, but I would have been fine still, considering I had everything still. Managed to summon out another, link it to a Charmer or whatever, get Celine out, and then Institution such as the high scale put someone doing, like, I would have been fine if I got Twitch right there. Just would have been obnoxious. I think I know the clip you're talking about, Shadow. Which one? I actually can't remember what clip I was talking about. More lore concerning Endymions release. I just looked it up to see if I missed anything. The pure Endymion variant, which abandoned Pedal Magician and Guard Dragons, was considered the strongest iteration and outperformed other decks like Pedal Magicians and Guard Dragons at its peak. Yes, they were Guard Dragons. Completely forgot about that. Wait, the pure Endymion variant abandoned. Like, I've been. I was pure from the beginning. Anyone who watches me know that from the very start, I just started off with just pure and never used that. Okay. Well, sure thing. I never use anything else. You want to backseat me? Oh, no, fool of us. Okay. Kylabor. Your turn, Kylabor. Okay. To the Void Royal. Nice. Yep, definitely put up lethal. The guy who gave a short review of Endymion when he was revealed and assumed he would only be able to pop 1 to 2 cards. Yes, that's DPYGO was his name. And it's so funny. I'm like, what do you mean pop like 1 to 2? What are you talking about? Alright, guess we could switch a DB. We could also switch Magister, but like, it's just gonna be a high skill. Actually, we should just switch Magister with Institution. Back okay. Yeah, that's not even any more draws with him. Magister. I'm just making sure I'm not accidentally activating Jackal King and then just losing the game outright. That would be so sad. He's even gonna draw off this too. Dude knows, like, yeah, you're not getting anything from this. OTK time? Exactly. Yep, yep. OTK only summoned from deck 1. I'm trying to remember though, did the Pen Mythical Beasts exist yet, or did they need to come out afterwards? Pendulum Mythical Beasts came out 2 years prior to the Endymion. Earlier we were discussing on one, I thought it was like a few months, but it was 2 years, which makes sense. I'm sure I could find. I don't know if I'm gonna get copyright striked or anything for whatever you call it. DPYGO. Yeah. It's this guy. Where is he says it at the end. Oh yeah, wait here.
Really see you controlling a lot of cards that hold spell counters though, so you'll probably destroy one, maybe two cards, which is perfectly reasonable.
As the destruction doesn't target.
Once per turn.
You probably destroy 1 to 2 cards, which is okay. Like, dude, no. Every single one of my stream thumbnails that you see on YouTube is proof against that. Oh, Bestial Feedsmith. Yeah, then he was the last reveal of the spell counter problems, right? I think Endymions was the first reveal. I think so. Maybe he didn't think about that, but like, I don't know. Mythical Beast can been out for a while. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's got a Royal Zeus. Yep. Hello, Sunai. Hey, got the coin toss. Oh, it's because the other guy's on his rank. Yeah, makes sense. He was the first reveal of his archetype, and the others were revealed days later. Yeah, just like Witchcrafter Vare was the first reveal. I still think when Witchcrafter Vare first got revealed and stuff, when she first got, maybe I should use Citadel first, and then up. Maybe yeah, maybe this is actually for the best. I was like, do we use Abductor? But here's the thing, I need to be able to get like oh, okay. I'm glad I didn't use Abductor. Using Abductor first, that would have been so tragic. I should definitely keep that in mind for later. If I try to, what do we call it? We gotta go for Dragon here, guarantee ourselves some use. If I try to, like, what I use Citadel or a Scale, like, before my draw spell, like, okay, use the, definitely use... I should not have summoned Jackal King, I should have summoned out, Basilisk. Because now if I use Jackal's effect right now, I will play into Nibiru, and I don't want to do that. I don't think I have to do that. Basilisk, though, I could have still used his effect to keep my fuel and stuff, and that still would have been fine. Okay, let's do that. You and because I have too many negates in extra deck, like the Jackal King still. I'm thinking it would add I need the, like I said before, if you're gonna do this, then you're going to if you have too many negates and stuff in extra deck, if you're gonna pop a card that's gonna be too many negates, then you want to put a Abductor or Magister there, just so you know you know, just so you don't fill up the extra deck with too many cards. Spell. Oh, that's a spell. That's a good spell. Okay. Magister here. Yeah, if the Mythics pop themselves at cost, it would be so much better. I don't think there's a single Petalum in the game that pops themselves for cost. I think there's always there. Obviously, it would be so much better, like you said, but let me think here. I think Endymions just better all around. It's like, should we go for Magic and see if we can pull off some plays there? Don't put him on Magister. Don't put him on Magister. Because I'm going to be using, there's not a way to get the third counter at all. Put him on Abducted. Yeah. I'm just going to use Magister's effect to cheat off Citadel anyway, so yeah, this is me saving that counter. Let me get the Endymion. This could be a good board, my goodness. And all this could have been prevented if I had used Abductor first. My entire turn could have been prevented, is what I'm trying to say. That's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. Very quick turns, by the way. Look at that. Only 2 spells in graveyard. Only 2 cards in graveyard. So, like, yeah. Deviants do not take that long. The only thing that takes long is the player who plays the Deviants. Six negates. Let's go. Now, would Basilisk have done anything differently? No. Not in this scenario, because of that good draw. But otherwise, I would have been able to, if it wasn't a good draw there, if I would have gotten Basilisk, I would have been able to do the same play here, but get Jackal into the hand, so that if I was able to trigger Magister or Abductor, yeah, here's the thing. Mastery was allowing me to trigger both Abductor and Magister. If I did not get that Mastery at all, I could only trigger one of the two. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was only going to be able to trigger one of the two. And But Bash Disc would have gotten Jackal in my hand, so that when I linked away later into Celine, Celine could summon out the Jackal, and I would have gotten to shoot. Okay. What? How come Lava Golem's so prevalent? I would have been able to use Celine summon out the Jackal for some more, another negate, so it would have been 6 negates still. Because if Jackal would have searched one of those negates, and Jackal would have been the other one. End phase. Okay. Oh, hello, Magic. I could use it to banish his Lava Golem, but I think I'd rather just attack the game with it. How many cowards have I gotten Lava Golem today? Uncanny. I don't know, could I be reasoning, but they never do it. I believe it's... Wait, what happened? The card of Yu-Gi-Oh! Pops for cost? Exactly, yeah. No card in the game pop... Yeah, that's... So, I guess, no card will destroy for cost. I learned that with Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. I asked, oh, does it pop for cost? What if it popped for cost so it can down a skill drain? And then I realized there's not a single card in the game that does destroy for cost. Like, I don't think there's anything, you know. Okay, so the thing I was saying when I said no Pendulum pops for cost, like, obviously that's true for every card in the game. The thing that I actually was trying to say, though, is I literally had a ask and I said, what happens if there was like a Endymion support, but the Endymion scales, they actually have effects on activation. Like, you know, when you activate like a field spell, it says when this card is activated, you can add one this to deck to hand. What if Pendulum's like Mythical Beast Cerberus or something? You have a Mythical Beast card that says when this card is activated on the Pendulum zone, you can add this. And someone said there was not a single Pendulum in the game that has any effect on activation. So that's what I was referencing. But that's what I had in mind, but we were on the destruction topic. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to get a call. -1. Sorry guys, that was my brother calling me about Monster Hunter. Saying that Wilds has some crazy exploit going on. Yeah, I don't know why he used that monster maybe he was just trying to bait out, but I had to I'm like, oh, he's gonna try to dodge the Rhino Height thing. I'm like, wait a second, let me read the fine print on this. So I just summon it, and if you do set the card, I'm like, oh yeah. If he just banishes it, he basically calmed the graves it for me, so there's no reason to negate this. Oh, okay. Sorry. Let's see here. I basically had that entire game I was muted. This is why Masterpiece kind of hold DB back due to the weird restrictions. Yeah, it became much more obvious. People get more than 1 to 2 pops. See here. There are cards Yu-Gi-Oh pops for cost. Yeah, it's surprising though, considering there are cards that mill from the deck for cost. I believe it's because of things that came destroyed, but that makes sense to me. I don't know, kind of always see, but they never do it. Long was prevalent due to Lunar Lights. Oh, people check his deck, yeah. I guess for no popping for cost, is that a lot more things like being popped specifically? Yeah, I guess so. In fact, if you pop a card for cost, if cards that can't be destroyed by card effects would still be able to be popped, which is really weird, you know? Like a card, what's a card that's indestructible? I could say Cerberus, for example, but what's a card that everyone knows? Otherwise, I'll just, like, Cerberus effect says, like, can't be shown by card effects while it has 4 more counters on the field on your field. So if you had a card that like Endymion would destroy, it wouldn't be destroyed. But if I would use a card that pops for cost, I'd be able to destroy it for cost and still get effects off. That's just so weird to me, you know. The card lore, Endymion had their own FTK because OCD did not ban Temposition when Endymion came out. Yeah, that is a pretty funny thing. In fact, when Endymions came out, I actually went to Conclave, my 1.0 Pro thing, and downloaded figured out to see if I could use it. It was a Tempest FTK thing, but it was using the Performance Pulse Synchron stuff, which I didn't really want to do. But I did download the deck. I never used it in ranked at all or anything to see if I could learn how to do the that popping the FTK stuff. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? And then Tempest Magician got a ban like a week later. I'm like, oh, okay. I wish that Endymion had a tour box. If a card pop for cost, you couldn't pop service for cost. If a card be ruled otherwise, it makes no sense. You couldn't pop. If a card pop for cost, you couldn't pop service for cost? Why not? Card be ruled otherwise, it makes no sense. You would be able to, though. Because services cannot be destroyed by card effects, but popping a card for cost, that's not an effect, it's a cost. It's just like when Teal effects say, if this kind of disintegrated by a card effect, do this, perform this, and other than whatnot. But if you discard it off a cost like Super Poly, you will not get the effect, or use I Am Seti, because it's sent to the graveyard for cost. So it's a really weird thing. I know it sounds super foreign, but if a card popped for cost and not for effect, Cerberus would still be able to be destroyed. Because Cerberus cannot destroy my card effects, but it's not an effect to destroy, it's a cost to destroy. It's its own unique ruling thing, so it's not like, it's not like we have, oh, so that's why, yeah. It's not like we have precedence, I guess is the word for it, to say, oh no, it wouldn't because of this. Like, no, we don't have a precedent because there was no card in the game that popped or a cost. The only thing we could do is look at other card effects to say, by card effects, like if this card sent the graveyard by card effect, which closest we have is cards like Teal'c stuff. Like you use Twin Twisters, discard a what do we call it? A Teal'c card, and you have the viable stuff to trigger it. You can't use it unless it says if this card is sent the graveyard at all. Then you have something there. So yeah, it's a very, very weird thing to think about, but yeah. Alright, what do we got? SP, let's go. My body is a machine that turns full combo into SP pass. Alright. This hand's not the best. We can still make do with it if this is got nothing. But yeah, just realized if there were cards that have a cost, penalty effects couldn't, since they're not like Caduce spells, so idea was not like not possible at all. Wait, so it's not like Caduce spells? Oh, you're saying that like a Caduce spell popping itself for cost? I mean, look at Zodiac Barrage. Wait, that's just for effect, but still. They don't want a way for people to get around Destruction Fusion by using Send Destruction like cost. Yeah. Okay. I'll see if I can still get a Endymion pop or something, but it's probably not too likely, especially with hand traps and floodgates. Oh dear, especially with that. Not good protector. Another card lore, yeah. My cards did not agree with that. Be really bad. He's gonna go so plus. If there was a way to remove King Sarcophagus as chaining 2, like if I could Endymion effect and then chain him and then chain a card to pop King Sark so that, it's actually to the new chain, but a demon pops it before it resolves, that would be so good. But we don't have any quick effect removal. That has been target, does it? Maybe I can do this. Because I don't know what think if DB Pop's gonna do too good if he just triggers all that. It can, if you move Ethereal's pet effects as if destroyed monster effects. Oh, you mean like trigger effects in the extra monster zone? Sorry, and the extra deck? Love to do Deviant Pop, but I don't think that's gonna be so good against Horus. If he didn't have Canonical Protector, obviously I'd go for that Deviant Pop. Okay. Does he not have... Well, could have... No, I mean, I could have. Could have attacked over the SP. I'm not gonna negate that. If I do, everything chains. doesn't have anything else. Not gonna summon out Endymion, even though it probably would be a decent idea. I'm gonna try something else. I think it's gonna benefit me. I think I can play around this whole board if I do this correctly. Already pen summoned. Probably should have just removed from Oh no. I didn't notice something yet. If I do this correctly, I can play around the whole board. We know what that back row is too. Hang on, it's the Torbox engine. What am I tripping about? Let's not waste our counters. We might need every single one of them. The energy magic would deal with it easily here? Absolutely not, Evo. Because if I magic anything, every single other card triggers. This card makes it so he can draw 4 cards. This one makes it so he can I can't target a horse for attacks. I said he would send a card at this. But I have a way to deal with everything. You guys gotta trust me here. Does anyone see what I'm doing? What I'm about to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I should have done that first, probably. Well, that happened. Yeah, okay. Magic. Yeah. I was talking about my specifically, but I didn't notice I didn't type the full one DL. Yeah, but yeah, everything would else would trigger spots, which I didn't want to have happen. Back Protector, what does that do? Oh wait, how much attack is this? 13,000 subtracted by 4,900. 4,900 is 9,000. Technically it's enough. Let's see here. Oh, I just got a follower. Thank you, whoever that was. Yeme, thank you so much for the follow. What should I do here? Be away. I link 2 into like a link dark charmer. I could take a body, like I'm SETI, but then I could go to sleep. If I had another body, if I had one more thing in graveyard or something like that, then I would be super set. I don't think I do. I don't think I'll be able to get one or anything like that, because then I can go execute Dark of a game, but I think I gotta just do it like this. If he goes Attack Protector, that gets effect to special summon, I can negate that with God One Goddess. Here's the issue though. When you have effects that say that set this card, but banish it when it leaves the field and stuff like that, if you, oh wait, I get a deviant back. Huh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. When you have effects like Clock and Protector that says special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. If you activate the effect again and you negate it, I think we'll negate that. Oh, actually, maybe we won't. No, we will, we will. Just because of the whole basis that if he sends the cards to the graveyard, the Torbach stuff, that's very bad for me. Very, very bad for me. I gotta make sure Souls does not hit the field on easy effect, because then he gets to go +2. +4, basically. I think I can Adore Goddess this. Yep, but here's the thing, when I Adore Goddess it, it's gonna go to the graveyard. That's a weird, like, ruling, but the fact that it says banish it when it leaves the field. If you negate the activation, it's not even treated as leaving the field. Oh. There it is, yeah, it goes to the graveyard, even though it says banish it when it leaves the field, it's really weird. This... No, I definitely should have negated with attacking that had a counter. A quick effect he wants to use? I was gonna use a Demon effect to summon a pop, but here's the thing. I don't even want to pop the back row because that is those are the Toy Soldiers cards that he said earlier. I don't want to have that happen. I don't want those to get popped. So Demon Pop won't even do too much except pop one back row, and I can just negate that other back row with the Deviant. Just attack for game. I want to make sure I have the counters for it. I would love to attack for game, except I do not trust whatever he's got back there. Literally, one activation is all I need. Get the counters, and then I attack for game. What do you guys think? Was that good enough duel? Was that a good replay? But about the defense. Oh, since we get activation, can we set it? Just attack. Yeah, good play. Sweet, sweet. I'll say this one real quick, and I'm gonna go take my dogs out. I think they probably I'm live for like 2 hours at this point, and yeah, and I think I checked them out an hour before I started streaming, so I think it's a good idea. Take this one. I know SR looks like it might be interesting though. This is the deck list that they had. You guys can check it out. Give me a second. I'm gonna go take dogs outside. Never seen Goddess use it that way? Yeah, Goddess is so good. Give me 1 second. Alright, guys, I'm back. Alright, let's finish this off strong. So, yeah. I did see the floodgates, which is pretty neat. Oh, Bentley's rule, never mind. There was always at least one. Let me catch up on chat. You guys had enough time of watching this. That's why I'm saying it's some of my max ability Orcus stuff from back then. So Shadow Cerberus effect of search would be moved to his monster effect as if this card is destroyed, I will mythically spend a monster with deck to hand. The final effect would only have the effect to destroy itself. It would be Sweet Train. That's how I would want it. That would be actually great because then you don't have to worry about it clogging up the scale. I dig that a lot. That also means that if you were able to destroy the monster zone, it would also trigger again, right? Alright, this guy's just taking a long time to decide. Oh, okay, This hand's not good. This hand's very fragile. I can still make it work. It's just really not good. The repetitive effects are harder to turns to destroy themselves, but the monster effects they should just. I mean, if it's just to destroy themselves, I don't even see why that would be need to have a restriction on them. Okay. I'm gonna risk it. Crowley will help a lot here. Electric also could work as institution. I could pop Magister and stuff, but I want to trigger both Magister because if I pen something first, I kind of need the extra. Okay, worked. Worth the risk. I imagine Wichu would have the pops off as an Alice turn, but the destroy would be body once per turn. Look at that. I'd summon out like a bad hand like this, and it's gonna turn into something magical. This is also essentially how you do this in TCG as well. Oh, look at that. That's amazing, too. Note effect. Now let's play on a Nibiru. You can probably just go over there. Use your effect now. Go over here. Basically, now it's a matter of how many Endymion skill effects can I use to put stuff on the field. Let's go Master here. Probably Upstart, and Mash is gonna get Endymion, and we're gonna get Jackal off. Okay, that's good too. How good is a Cerberus search? Or should I just use a Abductor now? That is the question. I could search Cerberus right now. I think it's best to do this here. And I didn't use Void yet, so I can actually also search, yeah. Let's get as many spells as possible as well. Look at that, this could turn into really good, actually good hand. Endymion is better than Magic, in this scenario, in every scenario. Okay, let's do that. Can activate you. Okay. Now we can do this. Remove one counter. Get those that Jackal. I'd probably go Abductor, yeah. I would go Celine Narvida. Use Celine Narvida. It's not summon the wrong card. 1, 2, and 3. Jackal King. Doctor Effect. Grab ourselves a Garuda. Actually, grab ourselves a Cerberus. You'll see why. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Pop the Abductor. Now we can go Cerberus, get extra counters on the field, and Protection Institution. And basically now we have a card to pop, so to Endymion fodder. Because now there wasn't anything that we could actually bounce back yet with the Endymion. So that hand that was horrible and trash turned into 7 disruptions. Woo! And then here comes the Lava Golem, right? Because I've been going against Lava Golem a bunch. It's crazy. Nothing banished. Weird. Usually there was something banished at this point. Pretty hefty board. This is typically anybody who's just joining in or doesn't know too much about how I play. This is the typical end board. Minus Garuda, because usually Into the Void screws me over. If I could use another card that wasn't Into the Void, I would definitely. Oh my goodness! I knew it was a kaiju. Wait, he kaiju the Magister. Okay, I knew it was a Lava Golem. Okay, Magister's not the one you want to kaiju. I mean, it could summon either one. Oh, okay, there was the one. Let's Lava Golem put it back in the hand. It's just kaijus. Okay. Let's see if he's got any board breakers. Oh yeah, there's that. My board! What happened? No! I could Garuda back in the hand, but I'm not going to. I mean, what am I gonna do? Like, he knows I got Garuda in hand. It's not like I'm hiding anything. Oh shoot. He gave himself Game Seal, but he gave me the stronger one. That was a lot of kaijus. How did he get rid of Oh yeah, he Lava Golemed. I did say Lava Golem, which is funny. I see triple Lava Golem, yeah. What's this? 7 disruptions and losing is hilarious to me. So yeah, kaijuing Magister probably was best, yeah, because if he kaijued a Endymion... But then no, it still would have been the same. I didn't have any zones to summon with Magister, so it's the... like a 10 on 10 always lose the game kind of a deal. Oh, shoot. That first. He's got a way to get rid of my kaiju, though, right? Wait, I think he made me go first. Is that right? I think that's what happened. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. I think he just bounces back the kaiju with his that one card that does stuff. It's a equip spell. You know, if it's equipped to a token, he gets to do stuff. Is he gonna just get to OTK after this? Yeah. Yeah, if I use Garuda at all, like gets destroyed. Yeah, there's that. I don't know. He's earned it. He's earned it with all that. I think that is actually game. Like full out 8,000 OTK. Wait, what? Illegal night? I mean, he still gets that. That's the extra 2,000. With OTK, you give him a double spec. I know, yeah, I was going to. He had to switch him to trigger it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there it is. He's gonna. There it is. He's earned it, to be honest. He has. 8,800. There it is. I wish there was a way I could give a nice. You can do that in dueling too. You can't in the master duel. GG's. Really well played. Is there a way to give a nice at all? Like, it's just to follow, right? Yeah, that's it. Vectra, you weren't following this whole time? Were you just trying to see if I was worthy or not? Yeah, look at all that. That is a going second deck through and through. How many going second cards we see? 1, I guess you can count those. 2, 3. I don't even think you should count those. Like, specifically going second. 1, 2, 3. Don't count the Kaiju, it's the Kaiju deck. 1, we'll count the Lava Goblin, so 2, 3, 4, 5, no, not 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus the Kaijus. Yeah. Kaiju, adventure. Very original. Very cool. I didn't know, I didn't follow you until you went with your dog, but waited until you got back? Okay, gotcha. Alright. People are too toxic to allow that master duel? Yeah. This hand sucks. Technically, I can still do something with it, but it's not really that good. Let's see what we get off this. If we get anything off this. A normal summon that can hold counters. Oh, okay. Oh, it's just Maxi. Terrible hand. Don't feel like trying to. I could have gotten Jackal on one thing or something, but that wouldn't have done anything. Place counters, 1 counter, get Jackal. You should place counters. That would have gotten 5 counters, and that's it. That I had to end my turn. I guess we got the coin toss again. Okay, this hand is significantly better. Significantly. What if it's actually Malice? What if he's got Droll? See, I can play around Droll by using Beast Destroyer first, but I'll play Risky because I think we can save that Beast Destroyer. Oh yeah, we definitely can. Even if he does Droll, we actually could have had ended on a great board with the Servant and Magister. Alright, let's go get Endymion out of the deck. This is one of those scenarios. I'm gonna unlock it that could be straight because of Droll. Yeah, Beast Destroyer is really good at the Droll. This is one of those times when a double Electromite would come in handy. Like, why are you winning double Electromite? You only need 1. Like, this is when those types come. We see this can work here. If I went to Electromite and he negated it with an Imperm, Beast Destroyer to Magister, allows me to get the secondary one. My dog is about to puke. Nice. No, maybe I should have summoned out Endymion because now I don't have a way to get Jackal onto the field. Unless I get Reflection. If I draw into like a Reflection, then I actually can still get, obviously, Jackal on the field. Is this my 4th summon? Yeah. I could pen summon out, but I don't really want to do that. Oh, there goes the Western Mining Gates. Obviously, because you don't have Astro in your deck, that's true. I mean, I think that would be a good reason for him to puke. Let's see this. Yeah, that's everything else gone. Now I gotta make sure I keep, whatever his face is in Magister on the zone for that reflection thing. Oh, I got an idea. Oh, no need for might, I guess. Yeah, no need for might. Okay, now we can do this. 1, 2, 3. I guess we can save it now, actually. Do we even want to? Well, yeah. Just because of the whole idea that I'm, Endymion, I probably would want to bounce serve it to hand. So yeah, using serve it first would have been better so I could remove that counter off of Basilisk. So I have an extra counter on board, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Say what you will, this is still 5 disruptions. I guess we can set that. Just scaled Garuda, now look at you. Wait, scaled Garuda, that'd be a bad idea. Because Garuda is a disruption. Oh, unless you talked about earlier. Vax Bestiary? Yeah. Bestiary 1 is probably the best. Like, I had it at 2 before, and I guess it was just a senseless risk. You guys, you guys know that Ryan Gosling meme when he's like staring at like the portrait and he's like got like a broken nose thing and he's just staring and he's like sad but he's not showing it. That's me looking at at the design Spanish, seeing everything else gone. I'm like, yep, yep. That's how it is. Oh my goodness! What is with the kaiju's? You can't target by the... Oh, okay. Do I want to chain anything to... No, I don't need to. Is every single game just gonna go be against kaijus? Or what? Thinking about earlier. Hope they don't hope they duster you. Yeah, hopefully... I don't think so. Because that wouldn't do any good, because there's nothing to summon with Duster except for Reflection. And I only set Bestiary in case they get rid of Magister so that I could still Reflection later on. But as long as Magister is on the board... this might be Makonko. So yeah, we'll wait for some, yeah, so, well, Garuda can also just bounce one of the Makonko stuff. We'll be really good against that. Ohime looks different. Is that a different art? Is that an alt art of Ohime? 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 I'm pronouncing this wrong. This sounds weird what I'm saying. Ohime? 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 Ohime! Let's give it the PTSD. Let's have given... My goodness, seriously. That's the gate. 3 counters and it's nice, but there's also nothing to summon from that deck with it. We'll keep a demon on the field. We think, oh, bounce him because he's high attack points. You wanna like no, I already have a kaiju on the field. Oh, he just got wait, he's got the other art of Ohime. Oh yeah. So I still got 2 bounces in hand. So wait, he's got 2 Ohimes in hand. Why would he reveal that he's got both? Get you some reflection? I can, but I don't really want to do it yet. Unless you're saying reflection to bounce the Thunder King Ryo. Like I can't. I can only bounce a card with a counter. So yeah, I got 2 bounces, Garuda and Magister left. Does this card do anything we gave? No. Oh, okay. He becomes the equip stuff. Good hand. If you equip this card, this will must field against effects. He hasn't even normal summoned yet, so I don't even think that doing this is gonna be any good idea. Yeah, 2 bounces, yeah. Wait a second. This card doesn't even burn me for anything. I'm looking for any indication that it does, and it doesn't. I don't even think I gotta worry about that. You do, though. I don't really know. Sentence group gaming, what about this? You can't sit there and let them swarm. I know, but what's that gonna do though? Cause like, what's the other thing he's gonna do? While you control an equip card, you put on that target Conquer cards and control the card effects. That's an issue. Because he controls an equip card in general, so I can't even target Macaco cards, so I can't target Macaco Fire Dance. Should I just bounce this to the hand, or what? Or what should I do? They can move around their equips and punch your kaiju 3 times. How are they gonna move around their equips, though? Hang on. We have to bounce the other with reflection. But no, this card, if I go to bounce, it's gonna bounce Huli, and I can't still. Oh. Still got a normal summon though. What could they even do? Yeah, I guess I'll just do it now then. I guess I just bounce this to him. Okay, he's got Ohime and 2 of the other cards in hand. If you don't care if they are on the field, you want to waste their equips. Yeah. Oh, that actually did it. Okay. So I banished every other negate except for those. Still had the enough disruptions. He kaiju what? 2 of them, but yeah, Ultimate Slayer 1 to the other, and then Endymion was able to negate 1 card, I think. Super Poly would have been annoying. Yeah, he could have definitely Super Polyed. Okay, that happened. Waste their equips, Shadow. Stop trying to wait for them to punch you to death. Alright. Okay, this hand is interesting. Okay. Usually that's the worst one to start off with, I think. So yeah. That's the worst one to have. Yeah, I'm gonna add that. Finish. This here. I remember when I used heroes for a little bit, like for one season, and they actually ran a Monsieur, or they actually the Mono Trenches, and I used Ghost Spell because it could add it from my graveyard too, your deck of graveyard, and it stopped their turn. I'm like, I feel so powerful. I can feel the handcraft's power. It was so funny. Wait, did they ban the negate in Avenger Engine? Ew. Maybe an OCG, but that's long to. Oh shoot. Oh, okay. Moonlight, does that have to target itself? Okay. I thought he was gonna go into the Junk Speeder. Used to be an OCG, yeah. That was a long time ago. Oh? Okay. Oh, okay. Here comes a clearing, right? Crystal ring. Salt Stardust. Sure. But he can't even target, right? Yeah, he can't. Because he has to attack at level 2 or lower, this is level 3. Okay. This he can make Barone. Funny thing, okay. One of the replays one of the people was showing me, they actually summoned, they did the whole Stardust to Cell Synchron, and they summoned out Stardust Dragon against Dragoon, and Dragoon kept on activating to negate, and Stardust Dragon was stopping it, because Dragoon says negate the activation if you destroy it. So Stardust Dragon was actually negating Dragoon's effect every turn. So when Dragoon activates to stop, Stardust Dragon negates it, and it was so cool. I never saw anything like it. This guy's trying to decide whether he wants to Synchro Summon. What's this guy right now? I don't think it's that hard of a decision. Okay. Grown? Unless he didn't know which one. Sovereign! Sovereign? That's interesting. Okay. The good thing about this is that I have Garuda, which means I don't gotta worry about that back row. Unless it's a D barrier. Then I have to worry a lot. I'm making sure you see me wait a long time. It's because I'm reading what card it's saying. Activate the effect of what? Oh no, skill. Oh, it's called by. Okay. In before he uses Jewel. Or Ash? It's Ash that I don't care. Like, it might suck for a little bit, but not that bad, because my hand is actually still really good. That's new. Never seen Synchron. Nice. Your first is much better. I think it's just Ash Blossom. It's probably gonna wait for Servant. Yeah, it's just Ash. It was called by so he could trigger Changi. He's ashing into the void. That's the worst one to ash. Okay. I can Reflection banish Changing for game. Or I could just Cerberus summon it out. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. I get a lot more counters that way too. I don't need to worry about monster effects. I'm gonna go for Magister here, actually. Pretty sure Excel Sync on Engraving doesn't do what doesn't. It's only when it's tributed. Oh. And obviously, if I needed more damage, Magister triggers to summon out Jackal because of Citadel. Attack is this 9,500. Game. Is that supposed to be like from Super Smash Bros? Studio player, what do you expect? Shiny buttons go brr. So go ash you like thanking you got ahead of pens. Wait, what? There's a time I actually won the duel in only 2 summons, going second against full power Snake Eyes. I won the duel going second because I went then like only 2 summons. Cerberus and stuff. I went Citadel and then Cerberus, pop, and I Cerberus summoned him out. He used Promethean Princess to try to pop Cerberus. It didn't work. So Cerberus there, I scaled a Endymion, and then I used Cerberus to banish one of their Flamberge. I don't think they had they didn't pop Flamberge for some reason. Cerberus got up to 5,800, and then I Endymion popped the rest of the board. I'm at 5,800, 2,800. Only 2 summons against full power Snake Eyes. It was hilarious. Is this the same guy? No. No, wait. Who is the guy who's another guy? Oh yeah, that was this this Aquaman. No. He OTK'd me. This guy. He's using Adventure, so it's not. This guy's name is Inu. This guy's Beam. Okay. Building sis. Nah, I'm just gonna go big Chungus. So I've been playing the game. Wow, really? But he could have Ash thinking you had a bunch full of pens. I mean, he could have, but that wouldn't have stopped everything else. Considering, I think I used Servant and then into the Void. I had Citadel. Oh, not again. I didn't say the new Citadel yet. But if he's, oh, like, okay. We'll go into the Void first in case I draw into like a spellbook card. What are you gonna do? Okay, so Talents is gonna be dead. Let's go Mastery first. My Royal Her Mastery, adding my Royal Her Servant. Nice. So even if he has something like Impulse to stop Servant, I still got the Bestiary. Good safety net. Okay. Thinking I add... I think I add Badger off this? I don't want to waste these counters. Yeah, I think Badger probably might be best. Improve now, easy clap. I know. I love summoning the Nibiru insurance. Love the fact that I don't have to worry about it. Okay, I got an idea. It's kind of weird, but we'll try it anyway. Magister, and then we're gonna go Bestiary, so that we can get the 3rd counter Abductor before we use the Electromite Pops. Because if I can draw into something that... Oh wow, there goes 2 useless Pendulums. Actually, Servant and Cerberus like the 2 of the best ones, but they would not have helped me. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, Endymion. So now I got 2 negates, 4 negates out of the deck. I pop Abductor because if we can draw into like upstride to whatever, I can get another search of it. Draw. Okay, that would have been good, but no. Abductor, yeah. Here's the thing, I went first. You know what that means, guys? Lava Golem and Kaiju. That's what's been the theme all day today. If he had Nibiru, you know, to use it then, I would not have been able to trigger Magister. How important is IP Masquerader? I wonder. I did, okay. Because I could summon out IP, but I have to give up one negate. One negate has to replace it. How good is IP Masquerader here? It's getting really late. I can't really think that well. I'm trying to figure out what of these negates has to go, because it can't be Magister though. It has to be Demon or Dragon King. Decision making. By the way, is your name Citriel or is it Seed Trial? Magister better? I mean, I'll end on Magister regardless. Like, I have to, because I have Link 2 away, and then Magister as the last action. I think I'm just gonna use Magister effect here. I don't know what card would have been better to do what it did. Unless he had a Ghost Spell, that would have been so funny if he did. Because then that means challenge just goes live and I get to do this play anyway. But maybe I could have tried to see if he had Ghost Spell, because obviously Draco Tail makes Ghost Spell a lot more popular. Do you have an Endymion Shaking variant? Nice. When the hole is dark, I'm gonna have to do the video. Oops. Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, was that his only hope? Let's check out what that was. Oh, it's just Melodious. We had a few, I still had 3 negates upwards, so even if you drew all 3 of these, I'd still be able to stop it. Fun fact, by the way, apparently Botcha, which says the activated effects of your Melodious fusion monsters cannot be negated, can still be negated by Jackal King. If you go special summon, you can special summon Melodious from your deck. If you use Jackal King, it negates and destroys it. It's the activated effects. Like, apparently Jackal King just negates the activation and not the activated effects. It's so weird, but I thought that like it was a glitch or something. Like, oh yeah, that shouldn't work, but apparently it does. Apparently, like that's actually how the rules work, and I don't like it. Yeah, I got the coin toss. Okay, I'm actually winning coin tosses. This late into gold. All right, this hand is not too bad. Check this out. Easy clap. It's Control Alt Derez. Oh, am I saying this wrong? Yeah, that is. I thought that was an I, not an L. Control Alt. So what? How do you want me to call you? Ooh. How would you like me to call you? Just call you Alt or Derez or Control? Shadow is blind confirmed. I mean, like I'm always reading chat off of. We'll go jacking still. I'm always reading chat off of my phone. Let's do that. Bashisk for the win. I still have enough to negate anything like a Nibiru. I don't think I can even get Nibiru in here. It's my 4th summon, but I still have negates. Okay, now let's do this. Hang on, I still have a institution effect. Okay, still might just do this. No. I might just do a substitution now. 3 counters. I can add whatever I need. But then again, I gotta wait. Ooh, I got it. Just go ahead and go Endymion. And then let's might pop a Jackal and get back Basilisk. Now I can see what I draw. Most likely will be a low scale because I only have what 3 more low. Yeah, look at that. In the deck, only 3 more. Let's go put Servant back in though, because if you draw Jackal King, you want to summon out the Jackal. Yeah. Decisions. Thinking of sending back out the Jackal, like I said. I think it's one battle. I don't think there's a world in which I get 3 counters either one of these. So let's just do it like this. Yeah. There is a control which I'll be like, I'll just say there is. There is sounds like cooler. Special summon, yes. Yep, there's that. Before my zones get locked, you know. And more important to go Banister effect. I believe. That's basically the ideal use. So when I first saw that when I first saw that Magic was a card, that was the ideal thing. Like, oh, I can do this and this now. This is great. That's very rare to do. But now at least I got this. Ooh, I should have summoned out. Okay. Not actually, this is weird. It's not actually 3 spell trap negates because Deviant doesn't point to. This is really dicey. Have you went up against Yummy but sued TCG? No, I actually stopped TCG back when Ryziel was the. How many counters was you at? Did you distribute the Jackal King with 0 counters? Oh my goodness. How come Macaco is so popular down here? Okay, I'm gonna have to negate with a Jackal King first, and then Magic Summon out Deviant, and then we can do stuff from there. So. Oh. But of course, might not get to do that. Might as well, right? Kako just got disappointed and doesn't require brain power? I guess that's fair. Endymion looks so 5-head. Sadly, I already have too many decks on my work in progress list. Endymion is really, like, it's so fun when you pop off and actually figure the stuff out yourself. That was his only card? He couldn't summon anything else? Oh, that's a surrender. Yep, I was about to say, that's a scoop right there. Oh my goodness, we're actually gonna wake up to plat. This will be the first time we've been in platinum, like, in 3 years. That would have been really obnoxious. So look at this, Dragoon? Wait. Dragoon, yeah. got the Dark Magician stuff. He's got Makanko. He's got lots of kaijus. Like the entire second row is dedicated to tributing your field, except for these two. I did not know Ohime got a alt art. It looks good. It really does. Oh, he's got two of them here. Cup of Ace always has and Tigaboo. Yeah. Since I played Valka, I wanted to play more decks of spell counters, and then I found Endymion. Yeah, Endymions. It was there was very much a wait, guys. You realize that I've been winning a lot of coin tosses, but I've also been going against Makanko. Is that why I've been winning a lot of coin tosses? Yeah. You should have seen Endymion in its prime. It was win streak. But back when Rescue Ace was a thing, I remember looking at my master rank history, and it was 16 wins out of 20 games. And this was in this is master rank. It was incredibly good. Oh boy. And it's still decent now, but obviously too many hand traps everywhere. Here's a Ghost Dog might be a good card against this deck. How accurate is that assessment? I feel as though that's pretty accurate. Especially against the field spell. The man seems to be a little bit too difficult with all its pops. Just hope you're ready for the snack cards. Yummy. Coming soon here, better than Ryziel dealing with, right? Yeah, anything's better than Ryziel. Since I played Baraka, yeah. I didn't see that that chat, Dara's. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe a pen summon first? What is definitely or just negate. I could try to reflection, you know. See if I can get enough counters on reflection. I can get a spell card that doesn't let me commit to the field, like a Into the Void or oh, he's just gonna do that now. Yeah. Okay, I mean that's Into the Void, like I said. Being a counter. Yeah. Is it successful or is it gonna get sound judgmented? Okay. Counter trap. Oh, nice. Okay. No spells. If I had one more spell card I could use, like that sequence if it were just to give you effect or something, then I'd continue on. How many packs do you need to open to get all royal foils? I spent 70,000 gems trying to get royals, and then I finally got one royal Cerberus, and I thought I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna craft and dismantle, and it took me about 5,000 URs and 5,000 SRs and 2,000 URs to get the main bulk of the royals. Royal Electromite coming soon. Easy path. Yeah. Okay. What are we looking at here? Oh. Unless it's a... Oh, crap! It's been a long time since I've seen set one pass. Well, not really a long time, but... Since I've seen the whole idea of a... Ooh, nice. uh, of that one not being just malice or something like that. I'm gonna go serve it in a potential imperm column because by the time that I'm gonna go upstart. So if he actually has draw or something, what do we call it? I don't have to set my whole hand or anything like that. Yeah. Nope, no draw. What are we waiting on? He's gonna act. What is up with Into the Void? I'm sorry, it was right there. Why? Why is Into the Void is so much worse than Upstart? What you got? Oh wow, that hand sucks. And then magic. Role players, dude's way too xenophobic, man. If only it worked with other stuff, yeah. Does it UI dust is less than I thought, yeah. Not even he set pass. He could have set Ash Blossom, but that would have been okay. What is this? Draco. Oh, it's Draco Tail. Nice. Alright, combo game cross on the hand. Oh my goodness, what a draw. You guys know where this is going. I can definitely set up lethal with this. I think we're gonna go. It was Magistrate or Abductor? I think I'm gonna go Abductor. I mean, we're gonna pop a scale. Yeah. We could get more bodies with that. Like, I think we can still get more bodies like this too. Broken top deck. There's Trail Spectre. Yeah. Oh, there's. Oh, we already did that. Yeah. Yep. I haven't noticed it yet too. Abductor. And let's go grab ourselves a Magister. Cancel. I was like, I clicked set instead. I could get a normal summon it, and then link it to Celine, but we won't need to. No counters. Am I worried about Nibiru? Not when I seen that. That wasn't in chat, I just said that out loud. Okay, this is 9800. Save it for game. 10,700. Obviously, if it wasn't, then we'd, actually, if it was like a 1,000 extra, what we have done? I think we would have just still won because he had nothing in hand. Well, that worked. Almost went. Whoa, we almost normal there. We almost. Yeah, that would have been super bad if I almost went Magister. Oh, hey, it's the first time I've seen Platinum in like years. Like, I have not gotten demoted to Platinum ever since Master Rank came out. I guess it would have been years then, because I mean, I'm always getting demoted to Platinum when I get Diamond 1. So, first time seeing Platinum ever since Master Rank came out. And ever since Master came out, it's been a Master 1 streak the whole time. Isn't this just, like, actually, like, full power Draco Tail? Like, they actually generally brick? They're not running any weird variants or anything? Yeah, is that it? I'm confused. Like, is there... I don't know Draco Tail builds enough, but is this enough, is this, what do you call it? A normal build for Draco Tail? And they actually just bricked, or are they using weird stuff? And like, oh, they're using this, and no wonder they bricked. Is there one of those? Yeah, he bricked because he put bricks in. He's winning some weird cards once you run it. Looks like 5 months he bought a hiatus and Master Duel looking. Yeah, 5 months. So August was the last time I got, when I got Master 5, last time. I guess you got lucky though. Double Albaz makes no sense. Also, no Dust Reject needed. It's also no build with bricks. And he shouldn't have Imperm. Wait, they don't use Imperm in this deck? Oh. Well, that's... My goodness, I got 34 people watching, I just realized. That's more than I've had in a long time. At least 5 months, like you said. Appreciate everyone for being here. This is crazy. 34 people is so nice. Thank you, guys. Would much rather use Veil instead of Imperm. Because I thought, oh yeah, it's true. You'd rather have, yeah. So that is our stream goal, but I do want to reach 3 hours, and we are at 2 hours and 40 minutes, so we can keep streaming. Let me guys, what do you guys would you rather see? Would you guys rather see me just continuing on platinum just to see if we can get further, or would you rather see dual trial? I'll probably use Witchcrafters or so because it's under S. What is under SR? Is it no UR? I gotta figure that out. Only with SR. Yeah, it's just SR lower. What would you guys rather see? More ranked, or would you rather see me try to use Witchcrafters or something? No, you are? No, you are, yeah? Nah, thank you, Spectre, for streaming UND plays. Appreciate you being here, guys. Okay. Actually, hang on. So, the thing I like to do is use Witchcrafters for this festival. I actually have a specifically Witchcrafter No You Are in this. So, we try it out. Baguska's in there for some reason. And yeah, for people watching, like, we're not gonna take our bonds super seriously. Like, usually I'd be like, oh, I gotta crop this out of the YouTube video because people are here for Endymions, and I like no, like you guys can see this for the rest of the time. We'll get rid of that. And oh, I guess where do I have like, I'm using that card. Extravagance is still here, yeah. Oop. Okay, you guys think I should be adding anything else in here? Because, Witchcrafters? Visiting alive at 3? Visiting at 3, yeah. They phrased it so weirdly. I thought it was N and R when I saw the name. Yeah, I thought so too. It's only no you are. What OG and Demons then? OG, yeah. I don't really know how that would work. I feel as though there are actually, like, really... I'm just gonna look up. By the way, guys, the fact that I was using this deck even before it came out in TCG, oh, I have a Royal. Sure. I was using this deck even before it came out in the TCG. So I actually know the OG name for ooh, I could actually use my 3 trap cards too. I know the OG name for Daybreaker. It was a weird name. It was actually used to be called Splendid. Splendid, the Shining Magical Warrior. Aw, not even in the festival we can get the coin toss. Long turns. Oh dear, this is W under SI. Wait, how long does Leolus go on for? I thought it was an OTK deck. Ah! To you too. It took him a while to decide, actually. Alright. Yeah. What does a Leolus turn look like? Oh, this thing looks good. It isn't, but they take forever to get to the point of OTKing you? Really? Okay. What is this, okay, it's Punk. How strong is Punk without UR? Because, like, legit, Witchcrafter used to have literally no URs besides Golem, which is just like a regular, a hand trap if you, if you get targeted for attack. Noto-wise, Shadow Mode is probably the best one of the 3. Okay. Wonder what else I could probably use in the extra deck. But yeah, Vice Madame and the Confusions, the Witchcrafter spell are both URs, and I don't get why the Witchcrafter spell is a UR. It really should not be. When you have cards like Fusion Destiny, that's just a rare, like just a rare. It fusion summons with the deck. Oh, but it destroys it during the end phase of the next turn. Yeah, the end phase of the next turn, like, you got 2 turns of it. It's not even the end phase. But Witchcraft Confusion Confession is a spell that literally just... It's Polymerization, but worse, because you have to use a Witchcrafter card. And then you only can get it back after, like, after 2 turns during the end phase. So essentially, if you use it on turn 1, you can't actively get it until turn 5. Which is the main problem with Witchcrafters, is that, when they lose too much card advantage. Because of the discarding spells, and also because you can't get them back the same turn. Like, an actual, like, how they should be worded is that they should get themselves back during the end phase in the turn that they are also used as well. Not saying you can only get them back if you have activated them. But they should just say you can only use each effect once per turn, not only you can only use one effect per turn. Witchcrafters? Is this the event? This is the event. Yeah, we just got platinum rank with the Endymions, and actually on Saturday we went through all of silver rank, and then Sunday we went through all of gold rank. So we are making some progress, you know. But I think since I do want to do like 3-hour streams, and I'm also don't want to. I don't want to go past midnight because it's 11:30 right now, and I work early tomorrow. I figured if I want to get to 3 hours, instead of doing more ranks to just do a couple more games, I'm just going to do the event, because this event does end on the 7th. So the next time I stream is usually Saturdays and Sundays, so next time I stream is going to be, it's going to be over. This is a long turn, isn't it? Needs no rest, but I'm summon animation. Sag, indeed. Witchcrafters are really almost all no UR. They only have 3 URs in the deck, and without the new support with the fusions, you know, it was only 1. Like, I actually can show you here. She's rare, but look at this. That's rare, normal, 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 SR, normal, SR. That's the only UR that they had. And then they have UR here and UR here, those are 2. But that's it. Everything else, this is SI, normal, 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 normal. That's, oh my goodness, all normal. That's SI as well. But rare and rare. Ooh, Mission My Hand's good, I think. Character has literally 0 UIs. Yo, Blaze, how you doing? You just missed us. This is actually our very first game of the festival. We were doing a Endymion ring climbing this whole time. Okay, we can do this. Red by Street. I don't know if I want to go for Barry or Hane. Gunny is like the best, second best one. Nice to see you back. Hope the climb went well. It did. It actually did go well. I was gonna summon Hane and Pop, but I know that they have this fusion that pops everything when it banishes all face-up cards, so I don't really want to do that. It's a spell card that does it too. Probably Holiday. Does the new frame breaker pin card this card? That's what I was kind of worried about. Is it banishes face-up fusion? Well, that's why I summoned a Very, but I think I didn't do a good job by I should have kept Creation in hand so I could have negated it. I don't think there's a related cards here. Unless, yeah. Which one's the one? It banishes, like... Yeah, Axon Kicker. Okay. Oh, I guess that was a bad idea, but it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, so that was the reason I summoned out Very. I was planning on it, but I should have kept a spell in hand to negate that. Always attack boost effect is quite insane if you think about it. Yeah. There's a new frame breaker pen card help your deck. I have no idea which card that is. Is good knowing opponent can't Ash here? Why did you set second trap? I have a mission, dual mission to activate 3 traps. That's in the dual duelist points things. For the Master Duel website, you go you go Duel Links and Master Duel, and one of the missions is to activate 3 traps, which I cannot do at all in Endymions. So I figured I don't think I'm going to win here anyway. So I'm going to set both the traps, and before he attacks the game, I'll activate both traps. So I only have one more trap to do. Oh, yeah. Because I'm not going to be able to activate any traps when I'm using Endymions at all. If there's any hope that I can win, I'll get them set, but if you're about to attack the game, then I'll activate both of them. You might live? Who knows? I definitely should have just Shimera summon out very immediately and then negated Axon Kicker. Because when my friend actually uses this deck in real life, so I know all about Axon Kicker. And the way I stop it is with Witchcrafters using Very to negate it when it tries to banish my field. How much attack is this? 7,200. He's got a lot of tuners on field. Like, if he's gonna synchro summon at all, he'll skip one of his 2,000 attack body. Live. Oh, not? Tuner. Oh, a Lambda. For 15,000. Alright. I think that's like a full 2400. So yeah, note to self for future reference. Keep a spell in hand when you summon out Very. We'll pick 3400. Yeah. So I need to use one more trap card and then I can redeem 100 points. It's like a weekly mission, and then it's actually the only time I get to do it. You cook them now? Oh, no. There's no spell in the deck that can do anything during the opponent's turn. I don't think there's any spell in the game that can do anything. So good. Keep going. Did you see the new full art frame breaker cards? No, not at all. Wait, what is happening? What does it do? Use a clap me up trap at least. Yeah. Oh, maybe go first. This is interesting. I could still use my DB Mythology deck. I don't know how good it will be, but I'm gonna try. Yeah. Whenever I'm like I can't use the Endymions and heroes are also ooh! I got the combo. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. You're about to see something really cool. You don't play the new Witchcrafter Magicianus? UML moment. I use my DB Mythology deck. I don't know how good it'll be. What's the new Witchcrafter Magicianus? Which one's that one? Is not something that's in the game yet, right? If you talk about the Endymion Witchcrafter card that is Witchcrafter's boy, that's not in the game. You guys want to see something cool? You guys know why I did that. We'll just do this now. Spell Chronicle is such a weird card, but it works so well in Witchcrafter. I don't know how good this is. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Paid my beloved, yeah. I thought they added it. Oh, 4 and 5. It adds 5 now. Go +5 is so funny. Such a huge cool cost, but I'll reward it if it goes through. Yeah. There was a time when wait, hang on. Do I stop this? It's a 9 and 1. So does he have any level 8s that I gotta worry about? Well, probably just that. Towers can't be pen summoned. Probably not. Wait, if won't kill us. Yeah. I mean, if I'm able to actually like, oh yeah, Magician Souls is also a UR. So I used to use Magician Souls and send Spell Chronicle away because it doesn't do anything else in field. I'm still using counters, just not spell counters. Okay. I gotta read these. Notice with this card. Notice without tributing. Okay, this card's notice with the citizen. Okay, this card is tributed something by tributing. Okay, does nothing. This card is notice okay, this card is notice something to say. Okay, it is tributed. You can check one of the two, return to the hand. Okay, it doesn't do anything. They have Link 2 unaffected. Link 2 is unaffected by spell trap cards. I used Cleveland Genius in my ABC deck way back in the day. It's unaffected by spell trap cards. The activated effects of other Link monsters. Okay, I don't know about that card, but the only thing that ever came into play was the spell trap cards. Okay, we'll do that. Someone just followed. Give me a second. Let me Witchcrafter Unveiling is in my hand. Actually, Witchcraft Unveiling was the worst one to send because now I have two in the graveyard. Saturo Ryzen. Appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. We're using one of our favorite decks, Witchcrafters. I would love if this deck was actually competitive. Oh, we got another follow. Thank you. Light Ray. Thank you so much. Ooh, Reasoning. Let's go. I can holiday some of that back. Yeah, setting Unveiling was the worst one out of all of them because I can only use one of these. I should have set Scroll or... Oh, okay. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Back here, we'll send Creation. Or no, we'll send Scroll. There's actually nothing to pop. Ooh, I should just, you know, I just spam out all of them. Send by Street. Or is it Jetties? All that? Okay. Do all of them because yeah, we're gonna get some use out of them. I'll just do this now to make sure that I still have stuff that I can do here. Hayden. Now he won't be able to target me at all. Do that. Creation. And now... Did I just get 3 followers in like 2 minutes? What? Digital Phoenix, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. Okay. Now if he pops here... So when I'm now using Witchcrafters, we usually use Endymions. But since we just got to Platinum and we only have a little amount of time left, we're using Witchcrafters for now. Let's do that. Pop a card. Pop that one. And is there anything else to send from the deck to graveyard? I don't think there is. Ooh, I know what we can do. Oh no. Dang it! Okay, I had an idea. Send Patronus to the graveyard, and then add it back with Pottery. Maybe I can... Ooh, hang on. Ooh, I can do it, I can do it. Let me banish Creation. Add Pottery. Oh wait. And then we go Patrol and draw a card to send the Pottery. Oh, good draw. Now we can get that last trap card activation. Shadow's so popular? I know, I'm shocked. I'm like, why is everyone following? I appreciate it, but why? This is a good setup, actually. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have everything's filled out. It's fine, I can still use the Witchcrafter Haim to send the Squirrel to the graveyard. I guess it was fine. I was gonna discard everything anyway. But look at that. This is what I love about Witchcrafters, is that they just everything comes back. Well, you could do that with Thornduis too, now that I realize it. Draw your last pathetic card, Kyryu, so I can end this. The Hero Duel Fuel reminds me of Gotham City from Batman. Really? What is that? Is it... I actually don't even know what it looks like. No! I needed to activate it! How dare you! It's fine. I'll just keep going. But that was nice. If duels are like that short, you know, kind of a deal, with no UR, then I hope it. I was gonna say I hope it becomes a real like format. They're not gonna change formats at all, but I'd like the no UR style feel to it. Opponent should change the username to third way duelist stag. If you could just add the spell as the turn they were activated, that would be so good. Back then, I like to use this deck and do links with Kiwi Magician Girl. Kiwi Magician Girl did anything? Like I like Magician Girls as well, but I don't like. Pain already does what Kiwi Magician Girl does. Ash Blossom is UR. Okay, like the cards that can negate Shmira are. Well, then again, Gamma could also do it. The cards that can negate Shmira though are banned for this, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. I hope I don't. Okay, I don't know why I discarded Creation first. Buy Shoot should have been the first one discarded. Veiling, and I'm probably gonna just go for all 4 of them. Yeah, I think I'll probably just go for all 4 of the Witchcrafters. The Beer is also UR, so don't gotta worry about that. What's better, Vary or Hade? I played Let's Go Witchcraft back in Duel Links. Let's Go Witchcraft sounds interesting. How did that work? Okay. Oh, I can actually. Ooh, I can banish creation with the Jenny and not be punished. Yeah, I guess I should have done that. I should have just kept 1 spell in hand, so I could just add the pottery and set it. Let's go Shmeta. Let's send Patronus. Then we can pottery add that Patronus back. I don't know why pottery has that restriction that you have to be the only card there. Let's just Pretorius, see if we can get a Witchcraft spell we can send. Oh yeah, it doesn't even go. It's fine. And then we can use that. Finish creation. Add any Witchcraft spell from deck to hand for next turn. We can probably do this. Because then Veiling can summon next turn. Okay. Veiling to hand. Fire Shoot's nice. And then creation to hand. If we had 2 creations, we could just banish one of them. We only need 1 of each name in the graveyard. What's up, Blaze? Yeah, Blaze is here. Blaze in the house. Hope you're doing alright, Digital Phoenix, though. Okay. Are there any kaijus that are SR? Ooh. I think I gotta negate this one, actually. Well, I definitely gotta activate Patronus sooner than later. So I can actually get that 3rd trap card. I don't gotta worry about it. I'm gonna say no to it now because if it gets Ghost Spell, then that's bad. Okay. Did I get the 3rd trap card? Black Magic Beast is crazy. Adds any of the cards that search stuff and gets the secondary normal summon. Okay. I'm just gonna do this right now. Go ahead and put Shmieta back in the deck. And get ourselves Holiday. Holiday is probably the best one. Holiday is a great card. It's so good. Hey! Alright then. Do we check decks actually? Yeah. Check that. I think I definitely could have won that first game if I kept one of the spells in my hand. Yeah. Looks manageable. But this event is fun. The decks is definitely shorter. What's this? That's an interesting card. The Extravagance. How many people are wanting Extravagance, I wonder, this festival? Yeah, there's Extravagance again. Was this guy wanting Extravagance? Probably not, because they need the fusions. Yeah. Yeah, let's keep going, though. Hang on, did I get, Activate Trap card? No, I guess not. Okay. Kiwi is a brick? Yeah. The water kaiju's SR. We beat you, Bell. What do you mean? Oh, was Yubel in there? I doubt it. Get this last win. I think we're gonna call it after we get the third thing, because yeah. But it is like more fun than ranked. I appreciate how how short the turns are. Ooh, we got the Riesling. That's good. Riesling is such a good card, especially when you don't want hand traps. So you either gonna get a combo piece, or you're gonna get a, well, obviously you're gonna get a combo piece. Like, look at all the monsters. Literally just this. You're either gonna get your main boss monsters, or you're gonna get the cards that will get those boss monsters. And if you don't see them for a while, you can build all these other cards. Excuse me, what? How many of these guys are? Okay, so Huli there. Ohime is not loud. What is even left in this deck? What is it? Going first, Makanko. The way Witchcrafters are all under SR? Yes, they are all under SR. The only ones that are UR is Witchcrafter Vice Madame and the Fusion Spell, so they're basically hand in hand, and Golem. Everything else, though, they're all SR. Like, the best ones, SR, SR, this one's SR, and Creation's SR. I think everything else is just normal. Like, look at that. Look at that. Normal, rare, normal. These are SR, yeah. For the most part, they're all... Like, I actually using Witchcrafter in I think Anomaly's no UR tournament. Unfortunately, I got out of work and then he disqualified me 2 minutes after I showed up. Even though he stalled for like 30 minutes for me. He started the tournament stuff right when I was getting out of work, and right when I got home, he's like, "Ah, Shadow, we can't have you anymore. We just disqualified you." I'm like, "What? But I'm here now." Okay, that's one. Look at that, another one. Holiday, we got 3 names in graveyard, and then we got Aid. Now, if we get the other one out, we are in a great spot. Do that. Probably gonna discard Skull. I can't target us at all. Okay. We can't target him either. Okay. I could get very out on the field though, that'd be also be pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't think there was a way to do that, so we gotta strike. We gotta do something. I can't target his field, but Very can still out the board. Just have to hope that he doesn't, No. Jenny capping and veiling? Yeah, except I don't have Jenny or unveiling in the thing. The only thing I could do is maybe have sent Pator to graveyard so I could draw one and discard. But that would be it. So we basically got to survive a turn here. Look at all that. Maybe I should have summoned them in defense mode. I do not know why I went to attack against Makanko. Sit Jenny. Jenny wouldn't have done anything though. What would Jenny have done? You saying Jenny so that I could banish Unveiling and summon Jenny from hand? Is that what you're saying? That could have been an idea. Yeah. Summon out Jenny. And I had Baishi in hand. So yeah, you know what? That would have been a good idea. That's a better idea. Just we had to send Jenny from deck to graveyard. Jenny banish Unveiling, summon out Jenny from hand, and then Jenny... Oh, what the heck? I don't like that. Discard the Baishi that was in hand to summon out Very. But I wouldn't have had any spells at all left to negate, so I'd still have to end my turn. But I would have been in a much better situation, so you're right. They make Madame? Yeah, well... Yeah. Witchcrafter, Very... Madame, Very, yeah. Every time I think Madame, I think of the fusion. But yeah, that would have been better. And what also would have been better would be putting my monsters in defense mode. That was so dumb. Lily is... Wait. Excuse me, what? That's not good. No. Just to make sure I got that trap card thing. I'm pretty sure I already got it, but... Yeah. Okay, so I can't even target anything at all. But that's fine. Lava Golem, Kaiju incoming, yeah. Now they can crash, unfortunately. So yeah, it wouldn't have mattered regardless. If I summon out Veo, he probably would have just kaiju'd that one. Let's see if he can get the other. See if he gets the other one. Yeah. I'm just gonna do this now. We got reasoning, nothing on yeah. Which one is the one that stops them from being targeted? You put it to target. That one does. Okay. I got creation scroll. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm missing 2, which is probably draping, and that's it. Actually, draping is the only one. What's the other one? Scroll, by street, creation, and help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the... Oh, okay, it's collaboration. I don't run collaboration because it's not that good. Okay. Wing the spell back, bounce the spell, bounce. Wing the spell, bounce. Wing the spell, bounce. You been draping? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Do that. Do this. Do that. I'm probably gonna discard the draping and then banish from graveyard to use the effect. Or I can just send by street. Can't use... Oh yeah, there's nothing to use at all. Oh, I can just do this. Yeah, okay. Yes. I would add another draping. Well, Various effect. With animation? Yeah, unfortunately. Wait, does draping have an animation if I activate it from hand? Oh, give me my draw. I should have attacked with... I could still attack with Barry. I'm get her in on some of the action too. Attack Jizukiru with a star-destroying kaiju! Jeez. Like, Macaco players doing Macaco things. Definitely more fun than ranked. But yeah. Still works. Like, it's a strong, very strong deck for this format, it seems. Unless I am, and that's because I'm just in Platinum, they're going to be really weaker and stuff. Because I'm pretty sure that Cyberus or something has a lot of SRs that are really good. You know, I think Go to It actually did brought Cyberus into the no UI tournament and he dominated. Also, hang on, I gotta see something. Oops, dispelled. Did they ban it for this event? Good. This evenly match is way too crazy. Xander Royal Art Ohime. Oh yeah. Actually, I don't even think I checked the guy's deck. Oh wow. Look at that. Oh, Kalos. Wait, what? Okay. I guess Extradex is just there for extravagance. But yeah, I do believe I could have won this one. So I could have been undefeated in it. This is the deck list that we used for the Witchcrafter stuff. It's like he was like, no way Witchcrafter's under UI. Like, yes, absolutely. Look at this. Everything is nothing except for, well, obviously the fusion stuff. What if I did this? So you see the stuff that's banned is just these three. Well, this, and that. So yeah, very much it's very good in this. I hope that this becomes an actual festival someday. I don't even know if they've ever done a tryout duel where it became a festival. Like, I think that's the whole purpose of tryout duels, is see what's good for a festival, and nothing has ever become a festival. I think TCGB was a tryout duel twice, and that's it. That's so I think the first tryout duel they had was actually like, well, it was like Exodia with Dogmatica and Drive Green. It was the weirdest thing ever. But yeah, so this is the necklace here. People are wondering anything that looks confusing. Spell Chronicle. Spell Chronicle, you'd have seen what happened in it. Banish 5 cells from deck and nano with Patronus. And if you have Shmiata, you can also use Shmiata to send Patronus from deck to Maven as well. But that's another way that you can go about it. And it's very easy to get Shmiata in circulation if you have these other cards. So, yeah. We got the right hand and Magician's Restage. And that's basically it. Extra deck literally is nothing, nothing important. And then if we go back to actually ranked, this is Endymion deck list. The only festival I remember are Fusion, XZ, Link festivals, the Attribute festivals, and Dice Rally. Yeah. 32nd Tryout Duels in 2026 events. That's also that. TCG Festival was like my favorite. TCG Tryout Duel was my favorite. Like, I actually got to use it without Electromite to see how it actually works out. And it actually did do really well still. Anyway, this is the deck list we used. I'm glad to be back with the Endymions. I'm glad that we're not treating Ranked seriously, but I really much hope that we still don't treat it that seriously. You know, we don't care much, because the moment I start, you know, getting frustrated and flustered, let this game any power that it already has, it's gonna get really bad. So I'm hopefully I can just keep this, what's it, nonchalant, chillax, whatever you call it. Anyway, I appreciate everyone for being here. How many people? We got up to 34 people at one time. We have 29 people still. That's pretty great. Let's go raid someone else. But I appreciate everyone so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the Witchcrafter duels, because I love Spellcaster decks in general, which is why I have Endymions, Dark Magicians, Witchcrafters, even made Magician goals at some point too. And I would love to build Magistus in the future if I could ever understand how it works. GG's, yep, get good rest, Spectre. Appreciate you. I'll be live again next Saturday, and we're gonna go back to Saturday and Sunday streams like we did before. And I'm gonna try to restrict it to 3 to 4 hours just to make sure that I don't go too far, because it's past midnight and I really don't wanna Draco Jail, oh dear. Really don't wanna ever go back to like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning ending streams and destroying my sleep schedule and whatnot. Like, no. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I will see you guys next week.